Hello everyone, Sparks here for another video. Today we're making another Skyrim build. Today's build is the Sickly. And for the first time for a build of mine, it has a backstory. It's going to be a short one, but yeah. But first, the race of this build is an orc. But the Sickly did not grow up in Orcidium. He grew up in High Rock, where all the Bretons live. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Yeah. His father was a blacksmith, local blacksmith in the town, and his mother was a merchant. So, oh, and to clarify, this takes place 30 years before the events of Skyrim. Just to let you guys know. So, when he was born, he contracted a rare disease that weakens the immune system. So, if he got sick, it would be far worse for him than any other person who got it, because he has a weakened immune system. One day, when he was older, he caught something that his parents didn't recognize what it was, so they took him to a healer. The healer said she didn't know what it was. So they went to the next healer. Said the same exact thing. Had no idea what this disease was. Finally, on their way back to High Rock, to their home, after giving up on all the healers they went to, giving up on finding a healer, they came across this old hag who had a shack on the side of the road. She said she was a healer, but in reality she was a witch. So, the mother of the Sickly asked the witch if she could cure the son's disease. The witch agreed, of course, and only asked for one thing. Mother asked, what's the one thing? Asked, which says, I'll let you know after he grows up. Which did not sound good to the mother. So, the witch cured him and sent them on their way. But unbeknownst to the parents, the witch did not really cure the Sickly. She actually accelerated the disease to go faster. And after years, it became more and more noticeable. The Sickly's skin began to turn purple, and began to grow scales everywhere. So the parents, when the Sickly was in his teen years, parents took him back to the hag and demanded she tell them what happened to him, because the hag was dismissive, saying she didn't know. She thought she cured him, which she is lying. So the father pulls the sword on the witch and demands her to cure him. The witch replies, okay, like, she didn't want to get killed, but she can't be trusted. So she cast a spell to accelerate the disease even more, turning him into what you see now. And after the transformation was done, the sickly turned on his parents, killing them both. And now he's under the witch's command. And after years and years of service, my foot itched really badly. The witch traveled to Skyrim with her new bodyguard, sickly. See, it looks pretty cool. And got ambushed on the border of Skyrim, and then the base game starts. Since that's out of the way, backstory. Told you it was short. 6 minutes. Seemed longer than I thought. But I think I did okay. So, let's get on to this build's weapons. His only weapon he has is a horn farmer sword, which you can find with Falmer. His armor, Falmer hardened armor, full set. The chest piece, enchanted with health regeneration and magicka regeneration. The boots, enchanted with one-handed attacks do 40% more damage. So, which one is that? One hand fortify, I think. The gauntlets, same thing. The helmet, enchanted with water breathing and magicka regeneration. Oh, also a golden necklace and a golden ring. Necklace is enchanted with health regeneration and one-handed attacks do 47 damage. So one hand fortify, I think, again. Health regeneration. The ring is enchanted with health regeneration and magicka regeneration. So after that, let's go to the skills. And the skills for this build will be alteration. With alteration, you want to get novice, dual casting alteration, apprentice alteration, magic resistance, blocks 30% of a spell's effect, adept alteration, expert alteration, all the way up to master alteration. But the real reason you want this is to get this, as over 30% of the magicka of any spell that hits you. Why did I get that? Oh, that's why. This one has a spell. That's why it's alteration. For enchanting, you want to get all 5 ranks of enchanter, insightful enchanter, corpus enchanter, and an extra effect for the armor and stuff. Get all the perks for heavy armor. So, all 5 ranks of juggernaut, fist of steel, well fitted, tower strength, matching set, reflect blows, conditioning, cushioned, and all those. Yeah. So get all those. One hand. Get all 5 ranks of armsman, fighting stance, critical charge, savage strike, paralyzing strike, and get all 3 ranks of bladesman. Don't know why I didn't do that one. You have a sword. Let's see, what else? Okay, that's all. for the skills. For magic, the one spell he has, don't mind these are mods. The two spells he has is Mass Paralyzation and Paralyzed. Targets that fail to resist are paralyzed for 10 seconds. Mass Paralyzation. All targets in the area that fail to resist are paralyzed for 15 seconds. And that's all. Oh, also used the Berserk. His racial ability is Berserker's Rage. I call it Berserk. You take half damage and do double damage for 60 seconds, which is very useful for this build. And for the standing stone for this is the Serpent Stone. Paralyze the target for 5 seconds and do 25 points of damage. I also left that out of the backstory. Would have made it more gruesome. Paralyzing his parents and then killing them. Standing tone factions? Never thought of him. Since he's a... he's not very talkative. He can barely talk. And without the witch, he can't. You have to give him a command, and he would do it. But since the witch got killed on the border, he can't do that. So he just wanders Skyrim looking for someone to tell him what to do. Factions. Oh, don't join them. Join... With the Dawn Guard, you don't become the leader, but with the vampires, you do. So, side with Dawn Guard. Yeah. Companions too. I think that'd be a good build. Well, no, don't side with the companions. Don't. Second thought, don't side with the Dawn Guard either. Side with the vampires. So you can live forever. You also want to do the main storyline. Dawn Guard, of course. And Dragonborn. So you can fight Mirak. Let's see. Sorry. Followers, no followers. He's a lone wolf. Most. So let me show this off. As you can see, there's Imperials everywhere around me, which I definitely didn't spawn in before the video. And watch this. So as this abomination of nature, the sickly can paralyze his foes. Boom. Sword. Berserker Rage. And as you can see, I'm just murdering one hit mostly. All those one-handed enchantments do perfectly with this build, giving it a lot of damage in this sword. Die! Oh! Look at that. Awesome build. So as the sickly, gee, this armor looks awesome. So as a sickly, you want to get farmer hardened armor as quick as possible to fit the backstory. I like the look of this. Hey, you shouldn't be alive. Yeah, as the sickly, you want to wander around Skyrim looking for work, mostly. Any job would do. As long as he's getting command, because after the witch cursed them to follow her orders, but after she died, he just wanders Skyrim looking for someone to any job would do. Okay, I think that'd be a build. Not that great of a backstory, but I did the backstory. Next build. My next build would be that'd be a good one. That would be a good one too. I have all these builds going on in my head. Next build would be Daedric. Now I want to kill you. Let's do a Daedric Prince build. In this case, Daedric Prince. Who can I replicate? I could do I thought you were someone else. Oh, shut up, little girl. Can't kill him. The sickly also has a dislike of elves. So, murder all of Hamor. Next build would be the Daedric Prince. What's his name? I can't think of his name. The hunt one. The one who created werewolves. I'm blanking on his name. I don't know why. Hircine. That's his name. Next build would be the Daedric Prince Hircine. The Daedric Prince of the Hunt. That one would be fun to play as. Anywho. See you Sparketeers in the next one. And goodbye.